Race number 2 then at Happy Valley on Wednesday night is our one and only Class 5 race for the evening. We get up to the 1650 here with 12 of them heading to post, headed by My Family, who drops into this class for the first time. Mi Choi, Jack Wong in the saddle. Sweetly Baby gets up from the 12 to 1650. Wonderful Tiger's a 3-time course and distance winner. Those all coming last season. Kambeki Molly would like to roll forward, and from barrier 3 gets that opportunity. Nitro Express hasn't won in this class, he's won in higher. Much higher rating, Nitro Express, 5th behind V Chevalier last time out. Keep Winning has won over the trip twice, but on the all-weather. And down to Virtus Star, who's yet to win in 21 starts, but runner-up on his last 2 efforts, including his favourite last time out. And he's the one of these, Tom, that's been up at Chungfra in the last month. He has. Kambeki Molly had enough speed first up to go forward again over 1,400 metres, so should have sufficient pace to be up front here over 1650. Treasure Chest will be there as well. I don't think he has too many options really. Wagner Borders on Treasure Chest, but to go forward. Joy Avenue with Polymere Luck in the trail. Virtus Star 3 back the fence. Could be a tough effort there for One to Win. And Dylan Moe drawn wide. My Family's one on the rail there. He goes nicely here. He's downgraded into Class 5. Is a one-time winner over the course and distance, or one-time winner from his 13 starts, but is a bit of a one-hit wonder. He hasn't been placed other than that. Treasure Chest moves nicely. You can see him stretching out here. He's a very fit horse, this horse. He's had plenty of runs already this season. This will be his 4th. So he'll come into the race rock hard fit. And the other one we're going to look at is Virtus Star. Look, he knows he's run second at his last 2. He knows he's got to get to the racecourse. He's pulling, he's keen. Surely this is his race, isn't it? 21 start made it. Well, we'll find out. We'll start with him. It's probably the best place to start, in actual fact, with Virtus Star. I think he's done a great deal wrong, really, in his last 2 efforts. Wonderful Tiger engaged here as well. Nitro Express and Treasure Chest also. On this occasion, though, it was Strapping Bohemia was a bit too good for them, Tom. And he's covered a bit of ground around the home turn. So I thought maybe in the run he was a bit keen, loomed up here. Ran into Strapping Bohemia. I thought maybe with the finish he was producing here, he might have been good enough to run past him in the end, but no, he wasn't able to, and I've got one to beat him this time round, Paul. Look, I'm going to give him his chance this time. I've got him on top. He's got all the favours once again, so surely this is his time. Well, I've tipped him his last 2 starts. I've got to stay with him for hopefully his 3rd time lucky. Sweetly Baby, though, I think is very interesting, Paul. Up from the 12 to the 1650. This is the most recent trial. And this is the Quinella horse for me. I think stepping up in trip looks good, even though he's by a sprint sire. He goes nice enough in this trial. He looks like he's ready to run a race as well. So, yeah, I've got him in there for 2nd. Joe Moreira aboard. Yeah, just behind the speed in this recent trial, pushed out a little bit over the final stages. Casper Founds, Joe Moreira, we know the record there. This trial was over 1,600 metres, and here he is, 1650, trying Happy Valley course and distance for the first time. I left him out, but wouldn't shock if he ran a race. All right, Wonderful Tiger. We saw him in that race with Virtus Star, Tom. Back at the trials, though, with Winner's Brother. What do we take away from this? He's not the easiest horse to ride, I think, Wonderful Tiger. I sort of query him this time round on his second up record a little bit. 6 starts second up for unplaced in all 6 of them. So that was my concern coming into this, Paul. Yeah, look, he was a horse that looked like he wasn't going to win a race, was he? He had 20-odd start. He's not one of these odd 20-odd start maidens. Then won 3 last season. He's backed it up with a 3rd. So at least there's some consistency there with him. Things didn't go all his way last time out either, because he was 3 wide down the back straight, push forward. He did actually stumble at one point down the back straight. So he did a pretty good job to stay on where he did at the finish in the end. All right, sounds like he might have worked his way into Tom's numbers. Virtus Star, though, for you, Paul? He's come from nowhere. Yeah, Virtus Star on top for me. Hey, look, you're not getting any spoils at 3.9, but I reckon this is his race to win. Sweetly Baby, little query up to the 1650, but he's been working well. Treasure Chest, rock hard fit, and I snuck Wonderful Tiger in there for 4th. Let's see if Tom did. 12, 2, 9 and 3. All will be revealed in a moment if Wonderful Tiger sneaks in there. But I was with number 4 on top of Polymere Luck. There he is, Wonderful Tiger. Polymere Luck had barrier trialled okay before his last run. His last win came off for 41. He's marked 35 here. And I just thought he was drawn to get a really good run in the race out of gate number 2, Polymere Luck, Karis Teaton and Jimmy Ting. A little bit of support from at 11s and 4s. Virtus Star goes in, Wonderful Tiger. Actually threw in My Family, dropping into Class 5 for the first time. He's won over 1650 in the past. His only win, his only placing, and that was off for 48. So 4, 12, 3 and 1. All right, Virtus Star for me, 12 and 2, the Q. Nitro Express, the only other number I've thrown in there. I think he gets his opportunity from barrier 1.